Exercise, definitely do that 3 times a week. I'll go to the gym either before or after work. I use meal prepping to make sure I'm staying consistent with my meals and eating healthy the way I'm supposed to. And I use my hobbies as far as photography, and I like to clean when I'm stressed. Those are 2 things that I love to do when I'm stressed out, and it just gives me a good outlet to be able to let go of my stress. It's really just a matter of time management and just setting aside the time to do it. Sometimes it's hard, whether I'm tired or just being lazy. Sometimes I don't always feel like doing what I need to do, but I know that I need to. For me, I make sure I keep a routine. So for me, Sundays are the days that I take the time to meal prep so that I have everything I need for the week. And as long as I stick to that routine, everything stays in line.
I think I have several. Self-management, I think my main thing that I focus on a lot is what I eat, what I consume. More than anything, I know medication should be on the top of the list, but I feel like my personal journey, a lot has to do with what goes into my body, which I think if that's one of the things that what I eat helps me a lot.
At the end of the day, my health is the most important thing. I don't care what else I have going on. Everything else takes a backseat to that. So busy schedule or not, we're going to take care of this. We're going to take this medication. We're going to make sure we, eat what we need to, or, well, in my case, I'm supposed to be exercising. I'm going to get to that point. Make sure you take care of yourself first, because for me, a job is a job. And yes, it might be, it is, how you're going to make your living. But you also have to remember, at the end of the day, if something happens to you, they're going to find somebody else to do your job. I try my hardest to keep my stress as low as possible. Life throws a lot of things at you at one time, so that's kind of hard. But you just have to try to take things one at a time, just one day at a time. It's a little difficult for me because I'm an accountant and I work in a field where, in a company actually, where our accounting team is very small and we support a lot of offices. So sometimes it can get a little stressful. So just try to keep myself sane as much as possible. Taking your medications as directed. And also back to the last thing I said, doing what you feel is best. If you can, if you feel like you can't handle it, talk to your doctor, see if, they're okay with adjusting your medications and that kind of stuff. So there is no, for me, there's no incorporating. Some days I go in the office and I'm extremely busy, and I from the time I get in, 2-3 hours later, I'm still sitting there working, and I was like, okay, wait, I need to take a break. I need to stop. Go get something to drink, get something to eat, make sure I take my medication. And I'm also very lucky in that sense because my boss is not very strict on, like, you need to get this done. We have deadlines that we need to meet, but he's very big on getting up and moving from your desk. If you need a break, take a break and step away, gather your thoughts, get yourself together, and then come back and sit down. Because he goes for walks every 3 hours himself just to get away.
Ever since I was diagnosed, there have been many more recommendations. Just an example, initially, I'd read where you shouldn't do body massages. But then all of a sudden they said it works because for me, the muscular part affects me a lot. But then when we look and we say from a kidney standpoint, I can't take a lot of pain medicines, or I have to be really careful with that. So that's me managing it. Stress, blood pressure. because when you have high blood pressure, that affects the kidney. So I'm on medication for it, but also my diet. I've really gotten better. I like to eat. But once I got diagnosed, I had to change that. Can't have that same lifestyle. Can't eat that burger all the time. I can't eat things that have a lot of cholesterol in it. So that, what I would say, and I can control that. You know, no one has to tell me. To the degree that I control it and manage it is up to me. So I just do the best I can with it. And that's what I would tell anyone.